Well, good morning. Good morning, Cassie and Denise Cordero. Good morning, Regina. Donna Patterson, how are you? Suzanne Kitchens, good morning. Tammy Kay is with us. We heard from her at the top of the call. Good morning, Tammy.
Good morning, Michael.
Morning.
My book is coming today.
Who said that?
Donna.
Oh, it is?
Yeah.
Did they
So
tell
I'm
you?
excited.
Very good. The tracking told you it's going to be there today?
Yeah.
Good stuff. Shay is here. Jeff Myers.
Thank you so much.
Juan John is here. Juan John Soup, how you doing? What's happening? They got a big event coming up in Oklahoma City as well very shortly. How's it going,
I had
Allison?
myself muted because I got children that are noisy, but I'm here. Hi. I can't wait to see you in Oklahoma City.
I can't wait to see you as well. Valentine, what's happening? We always get to see what's hanging from Valentine's roof of her car. I love it. Steve Harrington, good morning. How you doing, Steve? Sarah McClintock, Terry Hill, Shay, LaDonna, Tomas Yenny, Shannon, Tanya, Martha, Amy Garcia. Some new faces on the screen here. Brian Howard is with us. Tim Davis, Steve is here. Lacey Johnson, Caesar. Barbara Sheffield. Barbara, we need to talk. If you can message me, I'd like to talk to you. Carmen Toscano is here, one of my best friends. Esther Powers as well. Robin, Lisa, Michael, Grace, Bruce Bigford, Jen, Shelley, Becky. Okay, I went through the whole list here. Guys, feel free to turn your cameras on if you can, if you want to. I just want to kind of, for those of you who are brand new right now, let me set the tone for all of you. We aren't just a group of people. We're not just an organization. We're not just a team. We're a family. And it might sound really weird to some of you who might be joining for the first time, but the way we build our business is we build it like family. We take care of our teammates. I've learned in my a brief introduction for those of you who've never met me before. I've been in the network marketing industry now for 21 years. All these grays right here, these are all network marketing, Amy Prokowski. You see all those right there? These are all from this industry. And the ones that are black, they're just holding on for dear life right now. That's how it's working here for me. But no, I've been in this profession now for 21 years. I've been able to experience the highs of the highs in this profession, which is why we get in the profession. Oh, someone muted me. That's okay. I just unmuted myself. And I've been able to experience the lows of the lows. This industry has been very, very good to me. And I got very, very lucky when I got into the profession. I always say to people, what's your DNA? When I meet people, what's your DNA when it comes to this kind of a business? I'll bet you there's people on the screen that have never been involved with a business like this before. Just, you know, I'm scrolling on my phone, so I'm always looking at all of your faces. Dr. Linda, I got my eyes on you. Your hair looks wonderful, by the way. Shay, I can see you sitting there all attentive with your knuckle up on your chin, just paying attention, hoping to get something out of today's Zoom. And I promise I'm going to give you something to walk away with and run with. But, you know, I think every single one of us that is here today is wanting more in their life. Am I correct in saying that? You want something more. You know, maybe where you are in your current situation in life isn't exactly where you thought you would be at this stage in your life. I know that's true for me. But this network marketing thing that I've been after for 21 years, off and on, mind you, I haven't been in the industry for 21 straight years. I wish I was. Because the people that have been in the industry for 20 plus years straight usually are a part of one company. And we all hear the story of the person who found that one company and they got started and they rode that thing all the way to the top of the mountain. And wouldn't it be nice if Transact Card was that one company? It sure would be nice. I would really like that. But fortunately, unfortunately, however you want to look at it, there are a lot of ups and downs in business. There are a lot of highs and lows in business. There are a lot of companies that make it, and then there are companies that don't make it. And but what I've learned about this profession is that it's a journey. It's a journey of personal and professional growth. It's a journey of you as an entrepreneur. It's a crazy journey because people are kind of crazy. Anyone relate to that? I mean, is it crazy? When you're in the people business, Denise Cordero, it gets a little bit wacky. I don't know if all of you have obviously maybe been in sales or been in some kind of business where you always have to be around people. People are crazy. I always said if it wasn't for people, this business would be so easy. But people become the challenge. People become the obstacle. People become really, quite frankly, people become the spice of it all. So here's a power quote for you. I'll share with you if you're brand new to our team, and we share it all the time. Meeting new people is the spice of life. I hope each and every one of you on the screen is prepared to meet some new people. I hope you're prepared to make some new friends. You know, even with the background that I have after 21 years in this profession, and with the thousands and thousands of people that I've met since I've been in this profession, and the database that I have right now is immense. I mean, it's crazy how many people I know. And I don't say anything, I'm not saying anything to brag to all of you. I've been on a mission. I've met so many people. I can't even believe how many people I've met since I've been in this kind of a business. But even with all the people I've met over the past 21 years, 30 years of my life or more, I'm always eager to meet that new person. I'm always interested to go out into public and shake someone's hand and meet somebody new, because you never know who that person is. You never know who they're going to lead you to. And I think that's one of the mysteries. I think that's one of the fun parts about this business. So I'll get back to what I started at the top of the hour here. We're a family. Every time I've set up an organization and a business and a team, I made sure we put a system in place so that nobody slips through the cracks. That's what you all have here today with ZTEAM. We meet twice a week. Yes, every single one of us on the screen signed up for a company called Transact Card, correct? Let me just say that. Did everyone sign up for Transact Card? Because that's what this meeting is this morning. Are we on the same page? Okay, there's nobody that thinks we're starting an Amway meeting right now. I just want to make sure we're on the same identical sheet of music here. Okay. No other company. Okay, Transact Card. So this little green card that's going to be our ticket to financial freedom. That's how I look at that thing. I got it in my wallet. It doesn't work because it's the old card that doesn't activate anymore. But every single day when I pull my other debit card out to use it, I realize I got this green one here that's going to save me a lot of money and make me a lot of money by using it. So, excuse me. Every single one of us signed up for Transact Card. Every single one of us is a DBO, a digital branch owner, digital branch officer, correct? And we're waiting right now for the company to put some amazing things in place so we can start swiping our cards like crazy. We on the same page? That's the goal, right? We're going to swipe these cards like crazy. And then we're going to go into this place called the Z Club, which is going to be a glorified Amazon with discounted prices on everything that would normally be in any shopping cart we normally go to. And we're going to purchase things in that shopping cart. Does that sound about right for everybody? And we're going to get paid on swipes every time other people swipe that we introduce to this company. And we're also going to get paid a number of different ways. And we're also going to save money once again. That's how kind of simple I'm keeping this business when I talk to people. I hope none of you are looking at me like, wow, he's so good at this presentation. Did you hear how wow, Colette can't hold a candle to Michael's presentation. No, I didn't do a great presentation right there. I just keep it really, really simple. And if you're taking notes, write this down. You know everything you need to know right now. I think there's a lot of people looking back at me right now that have a little bit of anxiety about this business. Mark, would you agree? I'm looking at you, Mark, so I want to interact with you a little bit. But Mark, would you agree there's some people looking at this saying, oh God, I need to know more. I need to learn more.
Yeah, I agree with that. A lot of people think there's a lot to learn, but just try to keep it simple. Keep it simple.
Yep. So one of my mentors, who happens to be a mentor, Mark, said to me, he said, Michael, right in the beginning of my career, he said, you know everything you need to know right now. And I looked back at him like he lost his marbles. And I said, no, I don't. Like, I'm still up in the air about lots of stuff. He goes, no, you're not hearing me. He goes, I need you to know that you know everything you need to know right now to move forward. You see, he was looking at me as one of the first people to join the company. And he said, I don't have anybody else to work with. So I need you to go out there and be the guy. So I want to say this to each and every one of you. Denise, I need you to go out there and be the woman. Cassie, I need you to go out there and be the woman. Now, both Cassie, Denise, myself, Mark, Patricia, Gina, Amy, everyone on the screen here, you all have a slew of people to help you, a slew of people, more people than you can possibly fathom. And when it's time to phone a friend, you know that show, what's that show? What's the TV show? Someone help me with the show where you got to phone a friend. Anybody know that show?
Who wants to be
Who
a
wants to
millionaire?
be a millionaire? Who wants to be a millionaire?
Oh my God, that's the name of our game here. Who wants to be a millionaire? Anybody want to be? How could I forget the name of that show? It's exactly what we're all trying to do here, I think. So who wants to be a millionaire? Guess what? When you want to be a millionaire, you can always phone a friend. There's always somebody there for you. So I got an exercise for each and every one of you. I won't ask the question because I don't know the answer for all of you, but I would like for all of you to have a certain amount of phone numbers in your phone right now. So write this down. Aaron Whittier. Write that down. Aaron Whittier. This is very important. Today we're going to teach you, and I'm going to share with you what your power team is. Power team. Write that down. Aaron's power team. Number 1, Aaron Whittier. Mark, do you have Aaron Whittier's phone number in your phone, sir? Yes, you do.
Yes, I do. Yeah.
Amy Prokowski, do you have Aaron Whittier's number in your phone? Wow, this is great. Let me randomly go down the line here. Donna Patterson, do you have Aaron Whittier's number in your phone? Okay, we got to work on that. Annabelle Restrepo, do you have Aaron Whittier's number? Okay, good. Allison Wanjon, do you have Aaron's number now? Allison, I connected you to Aaron, didn't I?
Yes. Yeah, I have him saved and we've chatted a few times.
I love it. Okay. Everyone on this team has to have access to Aaron Whittier. He's the top of our food chain right now for this team. And everything in this business is a pecking order. And if I were you, I would want to know everybody that I needed to know. Aaron Whittier, number 1. Number 2, Brett Rinks, R-I-N-K-S. Write that down, Brett Rinks. You all deserve to have that man's phone number in your phone. He's brilliant. You get somebody on the line that you really want to enroll in this business, and I hope that's every person you meet, you want to enroll in this business, you put them in touch with whoever can help you that you feel is the best for that person. You need to get Brett Rink's number. I'm going to get you all these numbers just so you know. Colette Daniels. I hope everyone on the screen has Colette Daniels' phone number, but I'll bet you there's some people who haven't. And worse yet, I'll bet you there's people on the screen that have never reached out to Colette and built a relationship with her. My phone number, I think everyone, I'll give it to you now, 702-927-1191. I think everyone's got my phone number, 702-927-1191. Especially at this stage in the game, I am not afraid to give out my phone number, ever. Colette cringes sometimes. She's like, Michael, there's 100 people now that have your number. You don't have enough time to work with these people. And here's the truth. I do have enough time to work with you when you allow me to get back to you when I can get back to you. It's as simple as that. But I will, if you're calling on me, I'm here to help you. So those are the 4 people right now. Now, those are the 4 in what I would call in the power team, the nucleus that every single person on the screen can turn to. All 4 of us are here to help you and teach you how to build your business. Simple as that. Now, our system, for those of you who are brand new, we meet twice a week. We meet twice a week so that we can be with one another. This is so important. Being with one another is more important than the information we teach. Just coming together is more important than what we teach. And the reason why we come together often is because this is the kind of information that you have to hear over and over and over. Some people need to hear it more than others. Now, if I were you, when I got on calls or when I got on any kind of teaching that we do here, I'd be taking mad copious notes. You see, every time I was with a mentor, I was always afraid it was going to be the last time I got to speak to them. So I was stealing as much of the information as possible. Every time I went to a seminar, like there's an attraction marketing seminar that Angie is at right now. Every time I went to a seminar, if there was something new I could learn, I was there to steal that information. This is the only business where you're allowed to steal this stuff and not get in trouble. You get to take it, make it yours. You paid for it. Get it, use it to your advantage. So we meet every Saturday, we meet every Wednesday. That's a system. Write down the word system. S-Y-S-T-E-M. System. I got one major thing I want to teach you today, and that's it, quite frankly. And it might take me the next 20 some minutes to teach it, but I got one very important thing to share with you that'll change your business. SYSTEM stands for Save Yourself Time, Energy, and Money. Save yourself time, energy, and money. That's what a system is. So when you're fortunate to join a network marketing program like Transact Card, and you're fortunate to have a woman like Colette Daniels step up and say, I'm going to lead. And you're fortunate to join that team that she's creating. You joined a team that already has a system. And the system is wildly important. Without a system, without great leadership, you don't have a business. I always pretended in my mind that I had to be the leader. Even when I followed my mentor, Richard, he taught me what he taught me. And he taught me this, and I'm going to teach this to you. He said, Michael, this business is about teaching. I said, okay, that was new for me. He said, you must become the best teacher. I'm thinking I need to go sign people up. I need to go enroll people. Those are the things I thought I needed to. What do you mean I need to be a teacher? He said, this business is not about signing people up. This business is about teaching people. And then he took it a step forward. So write this down in your notes, teach to teach. And I was confused at first, and maybe you're confused at first. And he said, teach to teach. He said, your business will duplicate. That's a key word for you to write down, duplicate. So your business will duplicate when you teach people to teach people to teach people. Teach people how to invite. Okay, Richard, I don't know how to invite yet. He goes, I'll teach you. But once I teach you, I need you to do it, and then I need you to teach it. Teach people how to introduce two people to one another. Teach people how to present. Teach people how to teach people. Basics. It's not a lot here. You know, one thing I love most about this industry, these moments are great for me as well when I'm with all of you on a screen, on a Zoom. But the thing I love most about this business is when you finally get into a room with people physically and the meeting starts, you get in front of the room and all eyes are on you and they're looking to you to be their teacher. They're looking to you to be the presenter. And I think back to all the meetings I had in 21 years when it was just 7 people in a living room. And write this down. It's okay to start small. It's okay to start small. I just heard there's a 500-person meeting in North Carolina. That's very intimidating for some of us to think about. Like, oh my God, there's already 500 people in a room. I don't have 5 people on my team yet. Don't worry about it. You have to start somewhere. Start small. It starts, number one, with you. And then you find a sharp woman like Denise Cordero, and now it's 2. And then Denise gets so excited because you taught her a couple things, and she introduces 3 of her friends who become DBOs, and now there's 5. For Amy Pierkowski, she was in Arizona, and her and I are a lot alike. We're both from Buffalo. We love the Buffalo Bills. Don't hold that against us that we root for a losing franchise for the history of their entire existence. But me and Amy are connected by a wound in our heart over a team that we love to love and hate to love at the same time. But Amy had a little bit of anxiety going back a couple months ago when I met her. I knew she wanted to build it. And I knew she was a leader. She wanted to find some other people to partner with in her local city. And she found some people that were on another team inside of Transact Card. And my advice to Amy was, Amy, just start with you and go get a couple, And then she went out there and she attracted some people locally in Phoenix that were doing some great things. One of them's with us right now. And one of them who's with us right now has brought some powerful people to the screen. And these people just make the energy just flow that much nicer. And it's been such a great opportunity to be able to spend some time with Angie and Cassie and the team of people that Angie's brought to the table. And now Amy has partnered up with Steve and with Angie and with a bunch of people down there in Phoenix. And now Angie has a nice little nucleus to work with down there in Phoenix to get things kick-started. But if you don't have that, you can go create that yourself. But if you can create synergy and harmony with some other people locally to start doing local meetings, it's a great feeling. So write this one down. Each one, reach one, teach one, reach one. Each one, reach one, teach one, to reach one. One of my favorite power quotes in this industry. Each one, reach one, teach one, reach one. Cassidy, say that back to me. Unmute your line. Let me hear you say it because I see you smiling.
Yeah, because I was trying to write it down.
I know you were. Each one.
Each one, reach one, teach one, each one, or reach
Nope,
one. Which
reach
one's
one,
the
yep.
fourth one? Okay, reach
Yep.
one. Okay.
Each one, reach one, teach one, to reach one. That's the basic building block of the business. Each one of us reach out to somebody and then teach that person to reach out to somebody and duplicate that over and over again. That's network marketing. That's the core of this business. Every one of us reach out to others, then teach others to reach out to others. Doesn't get more basic than that. Doesn't get more simple than that. Each one, reach one, teach one, to reach one. I'm sharing these expressions and these quotes with you so that you can go around and teach them to other people when you meet people. You sit down with your brand new person. Don't get them thinking about 500 yet. Get them thinking about one. If every one of us just focuses on one every single day, this can grow and grow beautifully. Don't run past the one. You still got to teach the one. Don't just enroll them. Don't reach out, get them enrolled. You got to teach them. And that's the key. Write this down. The work happens after somebody joins. The work happens after somebody joins. I think there are 99.999% of people that join a business like this think that the work is getting the person to join. No, that's the easy part. Listen, if you can't see the vision of Transact Card when somebody puts this in front of you, you are brain dead. If any of you think it's difficult to get somebody to see the vision of this company and get them to sign on a dotted line and pay $495, come on, guys, that was the easy part. None of us had to strong arm any of us on the screen to get any of us to join this company. Seriously, if you don't see the vision that everyone's going to have this card that saves money and earns money, that's it. We're building a network of people who hold a different kind of debit card that has more power to it. That's it. You get that, right? Each one, reach one, teach one, to reach one. So the basis of the basic building block of our network that we're building here. And I think it should be the number one thing that you edify to people. So many times I hear people do a presentation, and correct me if I'm wrong, any of you, correct me if I'm wrong, but most people when they do a presentation, talk about the company, talk about the product, talk about the compensation plan, how we're going to make money. And that's it. And I happen to believe the people that do a presentation like that are not mentioning the most important part of the presentation. What is it, Gina?
The team, sir.
Yeah. It's always the team. It's the team. When you present Transact Card, one of the first things I would say to people is, I'm partnered with some of the most amazing people, just like you and I. House moms, retirees, insurance agents, real estate agents. We got one woman on our team, real estate agent. I think she sells 40 cars a month. I watch her online all the time from Oklahoma City. This woman's incredible. She's getting listings like they're going out of style. Like but I would brag about the people I'm working with. I'm working with this woman named Colette Daniels. She's one of the top people in the whole company. She put a system in place with her mentor, Michael Zapp, and they've already built massive businesses together working from home. Don't forget the story of the team. I'm working directly with Mrs. Daniels. I'm working directly with Mrs. Perkowski, whoever your upline is. And to add to that list of the 4 people I gave you, obviously you need to have whoever your leader is and your sponsor is in there. Now, this is what I want to teach for the rest of our time together. And I want to make sure we get this because this is so important. And what's funny is when you're starting to build a team and your team starts to grow, this is like the gasoline for your team. And I'm going to give a shout out right now to Suzanne Kitchens because she's with us right now. The amazing Suzanne Kitchens. If you'd be so kind, Suzanne, to unmute your microphone, I'd really appreciate that.
You got it.
Yeah, Suzanne didn't know I was going to call on her this morning, but she did something. She did something that I hope nobody looked past this week, and I have to bring it back up again. And when she did what she did, her spirits lifted through the roof, and her energy lifted through the roof. And she got so excited, she called me and she goes, Michael, I can't remember the exact words she used, but she's like, I'm energized. I'm like, oh my God, I feel so good. Matter of fact, I got to do this. So let me back it up for a second. About 3 mornings ago, I get a text message. Guys, please take notes on this, and you have to do this. Just trust me. I need you all to trust me. Does everyone trust me?
Yes.
That's so important that you trust me. Everything I tell you, I promise you, it's not like I'm on a stage getting $1,000 from each and every one of you. I'm getting paid to teach you a bunch of garbage, because in my opinion, that's what most people in this world do, is teach a bunch of garbage and get paid for it. I'm teaching you stuff that not only have I done, I still do in every aspect of my life, and that's what builds everything in my life. I've got lots of things going on, just so you know. I've got this business. I'm in the car business, where I'm building a network in the car business. I invented a game called the ZFC, which is a sports pick the winners game with over 2,000 members. And I do the same things to build that game that I do right here in network marketing. I've got another game I've invented. I've got 2 books I'm in the process of writing. So I got a lot of things going on. And everything I do in my life is all the same stuff. So Suzanne sent me a text message. The text message went like this. Hey, everybody. I just wanted to congratulate, and this is the summit. She can tell you exactly what she said. I just want to congratulate Rushni Luckett for reaching the level of founder. And guys, when I saw the message, I was elated, because it's the first time in 6 months, 8 months, that anybody on this team has done what I taught Colette 5 years ago, and has done what I've been doing to build empires my entire career. And I wanted to make a big deal out of it, because it's a big deal what she did. She sent out a text message, and what did she do? She added my name to the text, Colette's, and obviously Rushni, and a few other people. And what I'm teaching right now is, Suzanne, I don't remember if Aaron was in that text message, but next time I need you to put him in there. I don't remember if Brett Rinks was in there, but next time I need you to put him in there.
They will be. Annabelle was in, and then her Jeannie Moore, who brought her into the business.
Jeannie Moore, that's correct. Next time I want you, if you have John McKillop's phone number, the CEO of the company, put him in there. Listen, I don't care if 1,000 of us do this all day long, and he calls me and says, Zappia, why are all your people blowing up my phone with these welcome messages and these congratulation messages? And then I get to say to John, John, we're building an empire. You're welcome. Now you're getting to meet these amazing people. Otherwise, you wouldn't have met them. The last CEO of the last company I was with, his name is Ron Williams. I'll tell you guys a quick story. And this was what I want to talk about today. Jeff Myers, who's on the screen right now, saw this magic happen in another organization. Jeff followed the system and did it all. Learned the power of edification, making people feel special. That's all the time I'm going to spend with you today is on this conversation. But Suzanne did it. And what did she do for Rushni Luckett? She made her feel like the most important person on the planet. And all Rushni did was go out there and get 3 TCMs. And I am not belittling what she did. I'm saying she found 3 people to sign up for a card that's going to save people a ton of money. I don't think that's the hardest thing in the world to do. However, in the moment when she achieved that goal, Suzanne made it sound like she just hit president. And I loved it. And I took a new admiration and respect for my partner, Suzanne Kitchens. I'm like, you know what? I knew I liked her before. Now I'm starting to just fall in love with this woman. She's doing all the right things. So Rushni comments, and then Suzanne prompts me to jump on and make a really cool graphic. Many of you who plug into the Z Team Facebook page saw that graphic. Took me 2 minutes to design it. I designed it quick. And what I want to do was get all of you to be a part of that celebration of what Rushni did. She just became a founder, and each and every one of you on the screen know the importance of becoming a founder, correct? I don't want to do the Transact card training. I never want to do that stuff. You guys learn that stuff from the Transact card people. I'm here to teach you how to build the business, not the Transact card stuff. I want the company, we're leveraging the company to do all that stuff so we don't have to. All we got to do is build an amazing network of people. So when you bring a new person into the team, the moment they join, the very first moment, you put together a group text message with your power team. Notice how I don't say the word upline. I don't like the word. I never liked the old terminology in network marketing. Upline, downline, sideline, crossline. It makes me think of Amway. I just don't like it. Makes it feel yucky. I don't want to be a part of a yucky business. I call it power team. Why? Because those are powerful people that are on your team that are there to help you. And I want you to hear what I just said. Those are powerful people that are on your team. Did anyone catch that? Wait a second. Aaron Whittier's not on my team. I wish Aaron Whittier was on my team. I'd have 10,000 people. You're not hearing me. He is on your team. He's part of your power team. Matter of fact, it's more important that Aaron's above you than below you. It's more important that he's in your power team than in your organization. And some of you scratching your head again, like, what are you talking about? I would much rather have him in my organization. Michael, I'd have 10,000 people. No, your mentors need to be positioned where they can help you 24/7. If your mentors were in your organization, they wouldn't be able to work with you 24/7. They'd be building their own business with all their lines. When I introduced my mentor to the company that I did really, really well with years ago, I was mad. I was really, really mad. I'm going to tell you a quick story. I met a legend. I had the nerve to befriend a legend. And I built a relationship over 4 hours where he was someone I looked up to, but he probably didn't know much about me. 3 months later, when I found a company, I called that legend through one of his friends, and I introduced him to a business. How crazy is that? How many of you would call the most wealthy, successful person that you probably have in your Rolodex first? Well, he's the first person I thought about. He was retired. He made over $100 million. But what made me, poor kid from Buffalo, New York, never made 2 nickels in his life, what gave me the confidence or the courage to call this legend? I was afraid somebody else was going to call him. I was afraid somebody else would call him before me. So I called him first, reached out to him first. He not only joined the company, he bought the company. Backfire, huge backfire for me, just so you know, guys. Wrote a check for $500,000 right underneath my nose. Man, I got the greatest stories in this. What I've lived in this industry is crazy. That's why I love teaching this stuff. I got stories that pop up. I can't even believe they're true, but every single one of them is true. He buys the company. That night I call him and I said, Richard, Michael. He was happy to hear from me. Michael, how are you, young man? I'm good, really good. I go, what just happened? He says, what do you mean? I said, I don't get it. He said, what don't you get? I go, do you own the company now? He goes, yes, sir. I'm the chairman of the board of this company. And I said, yeah, what does that mean for me? He says, what do you mean? I said, I introduced you to the owners and, you know, this is network marketing. Remember, I'm the one who introduced you. Don't I get to sign you up? Like somewhere in this equation, Mark, don't I get to get credit for signing up this Richard guy? And he laughed at me, which wasn't funny for me. He laughs, oh, Michael. He says, you don't get in life what you deserve. You get what you negotiate. Ooh, that was painful for me that day. And I said, excuse me? He said, yeah, you were technically responsible for putting me in front of this company, but you never negotiated anything. And I apologize. He said, and I'm sure it stings a little bit. And I said, yes, it does, sir. Almost wiped me out of the company before the company started. You guys have no idea how big Richard Call is. None of you do. Like sign up to Jesus in network marketing. And I was sick to my stomach that I just made something major happen and I didn't get a nickel for it. But then I did get a nickel for it in the next thing he said to me. He goes, how would you like a mentor? And as I'm licking my wounds, I said, okay. He goes, no. He goes, you're a little rough around the edges. How would you like me to coach you and teach you how to build a massive organization in network marketing? I said, okay, let's go. I'll take it. And that was the beginning of my career being mentored by a legend. I don't know why I shared that story with you because I completely lost track of mine, but I just want to share that with you. So what's important? Every time someone joins, you introduce them to the upline. Every time somebody joins, you introduce them to the team. You plug them right in. Now, anybody unmute your line and tell me why that's such an important first step for your new person.
Recognition, for one.
Is that Brian?
And
Make them
yes,
feel special.
make
Teamwork.
them feel special.
Let them know they're not doing it alone.
In case they can't get a hold of you, they have someone else they can reach out to.
Yes.
Leverage.
Yes.
Lets them know you
Leverage.
value them.
What's that?
Lets them know you value them, that they are a valuable addition to what you hold important and dear.
Yeah. All great answers. Every one of them, the right answer. It just makes them part of the team instantly.
They're a business
just-
partner.
What's that?
They're your business partner.
That's right. You just let them know, holy cow, this is serious. And when you introduce them to these people in the text message and in the Facebook page, write down, edify, go back to these notes for your next moment, because I'm asking all of you to please do this for your team, for your business. I'm asking you because I know it's going to build your network 10,000 times faster than what you're currently doing if you do these simple first steps. Edify. Let me give you an example. Hey, Suzanne Kitchens, I wanted to welcome Suzanne to the team. Imagine this is in a text message. Oh, extra tip for you. Always make a video. I don't care what your hair looks like today, Denise, by the way, it looks beautiful, but I don't care what it looks like on days when you don't think it looks good. Ladies, don't let the hair thing or the makeup thing stop you from using the most powerful tool that you can use in your business, a video. What would hit home harder? A bunch of text words that said, hello, guys, I want to introduce you to Mr. Langley. Mark's a good friend of mine, lives in Florida, incredible entrepreneur, blah, blah, blah. All that in text. Or here, hey, guys, Michael Zappia here. I just want to take a moment right now to introduce you to my newest business partner. His name's Mark Langley. Mark is in this text strands right now. Aaron Whittier, Mr. Whittier, if you'd be so kind, Mr. Rinks, Mrs. Daniels, if you'd all be so kind to please say a warm welcome or throw a video right back at him and let him see who you are. We just became partners and he's going to be leaning on all of us to help him build a business. This man's a powerhouse. Would love for all of us to connect in this text message. Everyone feel that?
Love it.
Michael.
Real time. I gave it to you real time.
Mm-hmm.
That's what I do. That's what I have done. I do it in the car business. When I'm meeting somebody, a fresh person through the computer. Hey, Denise, nice to meet you. My name's Michael Zappia. Listen, I know you're probably looking online for a car, and I'm probably one of the many people you've dropped a little message or inquiry about. But I want to let you know that I'm a real person. I'm a real sales associate right here in Albuquerque, and I work at Sandia Toyota at 10401 Copper Avenue. And Denise, if you need anything from me at all, I see you're looking at a brand new Camry. I'd love to help you with it. I just want to shoot you a video because service means everything to me. How many other salespeople sent you a video today? I'm just saying, you might want to work with the guy who took the initiative to get to know you right away. Give me a call, give me a text. Let me see if I can help you. That's why I sell 30 plus cars a month. I'm averaging 30% closing ratio on cold internet leads that are coming into the dealership. 30%. 1 out of every 3 people that submits an inquiry to my dealership that ends in my inbox, in my CRM, gets a video of me right away. Once again, I'm not bragging to all of you. I'm just telling you what I do simply works. And I can't believe when I look around, more people don't do it. Like I think it's the biggest mystery in the world when I look around at other people and say, why isn't other people doing this stuff? Like, do I need to take this show on the road and teach tens of thousands of people how to be more relationship driven when it comes to people? A lot of you have reached out to people via text message and you've said, hey, Joe, I got this new thing. It's called Transact Card. Blah. Okay, we've all done that. Okay, but you text them. What's wrong with flipping on your camera and hitting record and saying, hey, Bruce Bickford, Michael Zappia, haven't spoke to you in a while, man. Just wanted to put my face in front of your face. I got something I'm doing. I don't know if it's for you, but boy, would I like to share it with you if you're open to hear about it. Get back to me when you get a chance. Can you do that? Can you flip open the camera and just say, hey, Suzanne Kitchens, I haven't talked to you in like 5 years. How are you? I know I look different. That's why I made the video. I'm getting grayer, fatter, uglier. I get it. Hopefully you're just as beautiful as the day I met you, if not more beautiful. Get back to me when you get a chance. Guys, I'm hitting on more stuff I got to teach because if I don't teach it, you won't get it. Did anyone hear how I edified Suzanne in that quick video? I'm getting grayer, fatter, and uglier, but hopefully you're just as beautiful as you were 5 years ago when I met you. What is that? Edification. I'm making her feel special. You want someone to listen to what you have, don't you? You better start by making them feel important or special, or they're not listening. Some of you put out messages and say to me, they read it. I can see delivered and it says read. They didn't get back to me. And I wish I could jump into your phone and see what you said. I wish I could grade you like a teacher and be like, well, Patricia Bowman, you blew that one. What the heck did you say? You didn't even say anything that I would want to call you back about. But if you would have looked as beautiful as you look now, Patricia, and you make a really nice video and you send it to somebody and say, hey, Joe, I haven't talked to you in a while. It's been a long time. Patricia Bowman. Don't know if you remember me. If you'd be so kind, get back to me when you get a chance. Just want to say hello to you. Engagement. How many of you can engage 20, 30, 40, 50, 100 people you haven't talked to in years? But you can't jump right into bed with them. Excuse the analogy. I'm not trying to get graphic, but you can't go from 0 to 100 right away with people you haven't talked to in years. You got to wake up the relationship. You got to date them for a minute. You got to hold their hand, open their door. You don't just jump in and wham, bam, thank you, ma'am, and give them the Transact Card pitch. They won't respect you for it. You're in a relationship business. So you got to rekindle that relationship when you meet new people. When you meet new people, you can't just dive right into Transact Card. Now, some of you might say, yeah, but I did and it worked. It worked once. It ain't going to work all the time. Trust me when I tell you. I hope this stuff is helping you because in my opinion, this is the stuff that matters. The stuff I'm teaching you matters. These are the little things that make the biggest difference of you becoming an unbelievable leader of a network of people. And write this down in your notes. Monkey see, monkey do. Monkey see, monkey do. This business is so easy, a monkey can do it. 2 power quotes for you. Monkey see, monkey do. Amy Perkowski, your people that you enroll in your business are going to do and say exactly what you do and say. You become their blueprint. You become the example. How you approach people is how they will approach people. So if we're an organization of, let's say, I like to say 300. Anyone like that movie 300? My goal with this team in the next 30 days is to get a network of 300 people that are like this. That when I say we're doing a Zoom, I know 300 people are popping on. We can get there. We're close to 100 now that I think are pretty loyal. How many are on right now, Suzanne? I can't see the number.
38. Hang on a second. 56.
56.
56. Okay, 56. We're close to having a core group of 300. You know, I'm a dreamer, just so you all know. And I love building teams and families, if you can't tell. My dream is to have 300 of us on every single week consistently. And we take those 300, we go conquer the world like those warriors did way back in time from that story in that movie 300. If we had 300 people all on the same page that wanted to achieve excellence with this business, do you guys think we can take this to the moon? So let me ask you a question, every one of you. How many of the 300 do you want on your team when we get this thing rocking?
300.
You greedy Mark Langley. Oh, got it. Okay, Denise Cordero, how many of the 300 do you want on your team?
Sorry. I will take one for now and teach them.
Ah, I like that. Okay, good.
Or
When
two
we-
or three.
Okay, good. I'm glad you're growing, but that's okay. Michael Chapman typed in, how about 600? Yeah, I hear Michael, listen, it grows 600. It's great. But I can't ask every single one of you because it just takes too much time. Terry Hill, Dr. Linda Roberson. I'm looking at you guys. Just, I'm engaged in this presentation this morning. I'm not here just to kind of talk and, well, that guy talks a lot and then you hang. No, I want to engage with you all. Allison, how many of the 300, when we get that 300 group together, are on your Oklahoma City team, which is expanding all over the country?
They're all on my team.
I got it. I love it. And that's why I love Allison. Greedy as can be, but I love her greediness when it comes to this business. I love it. Hey, I've got
So
my
I just want to
good-
share it, Michael. It's
Yeah.
because I love them so much that I want to share it with everybody. I feel like I'm selfish if I don't share. So for me, for them to be on my team, it's because I truly love them and care about them. It's not about greed. It's about helping them make more money and change their lives and change other people's lives.
I love it. And you know I was being facetious when I said greedy. I know you're not. I know you want to help a lot of people. Hey, I just wanted to give a
Yes.
quick shout. Yes, Shannon Moran. Well, if all 300 on Allison's team, that means Shannon's going to have another 300. We just overflowed the boat because Shannon is Allison's power team. Hey, guys, I have a special guest on the screen right now. John Ramirez is with us. I just want to say hello to John. I just noticed he was here. John, how you doing, sir?
Okay, can you hear me?
I can hear you. How you doing?
Oh, I'm doing great, Michael. Just working. I finally just got back into Transact Card after a long time. I haven't been into it. I'm a founder, but for some reason, work got in the way, family, grandkids, you name it. But it's good to be back. It's good to see all the faces. Looking
Beautiful. Good to
forward-
have you back. I introduced this to John, what, about 8 months ago, John?
Yeah. And you and I would go way back to Richard Call, if you recall.
Yes, we do.
A long time ago, but about when it first started up, you introduced it to me,
Yep.
and I just got back in, and I see that I made some money, even though I haven't done a whole lot, and I have about 13,000 Z-Bucks, so that kind of got me back in. I went into the site and I saw that I have like 5 or 6 people now. I don't know how that happened. So if it can happen when I'm not there, imagine if I put some effort into it. What can happen? So
Well, it happened because I have an amazing partner, Colette Daniels, who, because you joined so early, keep you in a position to win. So
you're breaking up-
I'm very
you're
happy
breaking up
that
a bit.
that you stuck around. Yeah. Now I want everyone on the screen to just understand that here's a who joined 8 months ago. Life got in the way. How many people on the screen? Life gets in the way sometimes. Stay plugged in. Just stay plugged in. He made his way back in. That's okay. I don't care when you plug in, as long as you stay close to us, keep your ear to the ground, and when you're ready to engage. But guess what? There's probably tens of thousands of people out there who have signed up for Transact Card who are just life getting in the way. That's just how it works. And then you got a very small percentage of people that are leaders that want to build this thing, who are here every single week and every single day. And I applaud both groups of people. You know, I've been in the position in my business before I walked away. The company that I helped grow years ago to about 50 million in sales, in those 12 months, I walked away for a whole year. I disappeared completely. And I came back a year later when my mentor, Richard, called me and said, Michael, it's ready now. And I said, Richard, it's ready. He said, get on your computer. And I saw it. And I go, oh my God, it's ready now. And then I went 12 months and worked like an animal, and 13,000 people later, my whole life changed. Just like that. Some people step away, but what's the rule? Sign up, don't quit. Don't you ever quit. So I only have a couple more minutes left, and I want to open up the line to all of you. So what I wanted to teach today, before we jumped on here today, is I wanted to teach you all the importance of leveraging your power team and making your new teammate get engaged right away when they join. Sending that text message and introducing your new person to your power team. Every one of you's got to get those phone numbers. I'll get those to you. You'll be seeing those numbers soon on the Facebook page. When they go up, write them down, put them in your phone, lock that contact in your phone. Aaron Whittier, top leader, Transact Card. Michael Zappia, mentor teacher to Trent to ZTEAM. Get my information in there. Colette Daniels. So that's the bulk of what I wanted you to do what Suzanne did so beautifully this week. And now Suzanne wants to go backtrack her entire organization and do the same exact thing. And Suzanne, you must do that. You got to make those introductions and
Right.
do that.
So let me piggyback real quick. Once, as you mentioned that, as soon as we did that and you made that graphic for me, I went to my whole team and said, I need a picture of every one of you. Right now, as Michael mentioned, when you're sending that video out, you know, or introducing to your power line, I'm going to make sure that that person that just came on, their picture is in that text. They will see their new person and the for the power line. So thank you, Michael.
Yeah, awesome, Suzanne. Sorry I didn't give you more of the floor earlier. I stole your thunder, but I was so excited about what you did that I wanted to share it with people. When we do that and that Facebook page is lit up with graphic and introduction and graphic and introduction, every time somebody joins, do you realize what kind of a frenzy that creates right on the Facebook page? You guys are like, oh my God, like 10 people joined today. Well, how do you know that? Because I just saw 10 welcome texts with pictures of this new woman that just, and this new guy, and when this thing takes off, we will be so plugged into that page and just congratulating people. You'll have to just take 10 minutes every night before you go to bed. And here's another favor I ask of all of you. When one of our teammates does it, please help that teammate by dropping a comment down below. I don't care if it's just a quick congratulations. I don't care if it's an emoji. I don't care if you got 2.2 seconds just to leave that comment. Just do that, because the more engagement we have, the more that person's going to feel special. And when that person, how about you, Patricia, you enroll someone and all of a sudden they get 75 welcomes, they're going to be like, oh my God, what the heck did I just join? Who are these people? These nutty people that just congratulate me. I can't even get to know all these people. So anyways, I'm going to open it up to you guys. We got 4 minutes left here. If anybody has anything, please have the courage to ask away, fire away, anything at all.
Michael, Sue Huber here. Can you hear me?
How are you?
I'm doing
I can hear you.
wonderfully.
Yes, ma'am.
Thank you. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Two things. Number one, I just love the more than a gold nugget you gave us of sending a hi hello video to someone you haven't connected with in a long time. That to me is just golden. I love it. And for everybody else, I really want to edify you about something, because you have been sending these books out to us, and I mean, it's amazing generosity. And when I offered to pay you for the postage, you came back to me immediately and said, absolutely not. It was your pleasure, you know, something along those lines. And that's just a stand-up man right there. So thank you.
Wow, I appreciate that, Sue. Thank you. Thank you very much. That was really nice of you. Yeah, you want to pay it forward. I want to pay it forward. You know,
And I do too.
And Sue, let me contradict what you just gave me a pat on the back for. I wish I would have charged you all $1,000 to send that darn book. And I'm going to tell you why. Something given away for nothing is treated like nothing. I need you all to do me a favor. I wouldn't dare charge my network or anybody for any of that information or anything I'm teaching. But I want you all to pretend as if that book costs you a lot of money, because I want you to read it. We value what we spend our money on, correct? I mean, there's some people at a conference right now somewhere in the United States that's teaching a bunch of stuff that I'd put what I'm teaching you up against that stuff 10,000 times more important than what I'm teaching you. And they paid $2,000 to get in that room to hear from the mentor, the speaker. Yet you get this little $9.95 book that is from a legend in network marketing that the guy never even really wanted to promote the book, even though millions of people have bought that book, just so you know, over the past 30 years. And Richard never cared about making money. He always gave it away to charity. But Sue, I wish you guys would have had to have sent me $1,000, because then I know for a fact, if it cost you $1,000, you'd read it. But I know there's some people out there that are going to get it for free and you're not going to read it. And it's going to break my heart to know that that book is worth millions of dollars. I gave it to you because I couldn't charge you for it. It's not my part of my character. But anyways, Sue, thanks for doing that. I appreciate you for doing that in front of the team.
Well, I plan to read it. I'm very excited to read it, and I plan to make you proud because you shared such a gift with me.
Oh, it's awesome.
That's it.
Good. I love it. I love it. Thank you for that.
Pleasure.
Anybody else? You're awesome. Donna Pat. Hey, Steve Yurjevich. Steve, I just realized I never sent you a book, and you're one of my best friends. I got to get you a book. I don't think I got your address.
Zapp, I thought they were in limited supply, and I wanted to make sure that you got them to the people who are reaching out to you.
That speaks volumes of who you are, bro. That's exactly who you are. And believe it or not, I knew that about you. Text me your address. I've got about 20 left that are in envelopes ready to go out to the people who I happen to gloss over their message. I'll get you one.
I will. Hey, Zapp, I was at an event with a couple team members last night in Pittsburgh. We have a beer fest, and
Nice.
they have a product. They have beard oils and beard butters and stuff. They're from Ohio, but anyway, they're here at our convention center. So this is my first chance to meet them, other than on a Zoom and three-way calls. So we spent last evening at the beer fest, and they had their booth set up, really nice setup, and then they had their Transact cards, some information there, and just kind of gradually, after people had their interest in what they were doing, they kind of graduated over, and we just had a brief introduction with people. But I noticed in that setting, especially, people are drinking, there was bands playing and everything else. It wasn't really the time to have a conversation and to try to drive business per se, even though we actually did really well. And I told Jen, the girl that I was with there, I'm going to dumb this down completely, and made it so simple, and just said to people, with this card, I had my card, my physical card. Our company does not want your money. We have you went to the gas station on your way here and you put $30 of gas in your car. You're going to be able to use those $30 again in our ecosystem to purchase products at slightly above wholesale cost. We don't want your money. We're not focused on profit-driven margins. All we need you to do is use the card. If you use the card, you can keep taking advantage of these savings. And I kept it literally. I've even said more now than I said last night. And it flipped light bulbs with people when they heard, what do you mean you don't want my money? You're a company trying to launch something where you're not focused on making money on people. And that was the conversation. I just literally flipped it so simple. We're not focused on your money. We just need you to use the card. Use the card, we're taken care of, and you keep using the card, we'll take care of you on your side. We'll hold up our end of the bargain. That was it. And that was simple because people were taking the number or leaving their numbers, their emails, taking the cards and scanning the QR codes as well. Right on the spot.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's
So
really cool, Steve.
keeping it simple is obviously key. I mean, like you always preach anyway. So
yeah, no, that's awesome. Yeah, Steve, do us a favor and jump back on the ZTEAM Facebook page and share that story with us a little bit more in depth, so everyone can learn from what you did last night.
Sure will. Yeah, for sure.
Appreciate it. And that goes out to you as well, Allison, and to any of you who are out there really crushing this business. If there are things that you can teach the team, please teach it. Please make the ZTEAM community on Facebook a learning and growing opportunity. And don't feel like you don't have permission. We're giving you permission to put up a 2-minute, 5-minute video of what you did that worked. Share a story of what worked. We need that. We need more engagement from more of the leaders, and you all who show up on Saturday are the leaders. So please feel free to make that a very highly interactive and fun Facebook page. Steve, that was awesome. Sue Huber, that was great. Suzanne, you're amazing. Anybody else? We can go over time here. Colette's not here. I won't get slapped on the wrist. Anybody else have anything?
Hey, Michael, this is John. Just thank you for everything you do. For getting together, getting this group together and sharing, your experience and everything you've done. I've known you for many, many, many years, and you've always been the same. You've always shared, you've always helped people. So just thank thank you. We appreciate you. I know I appreciate you amazingly. And thank you for everything you do. And thank you for these little things that you do and this training and this education that does help everyone. So it makes me feel like a team member when you share. And that, you said that to me before. You said, no one really cares what you know, right? You know that saying, until they know how much you care. And I feel that's big with you always since I've known you. So thank you. That's all. Thank you for everything you do.
I appreciate it, John. Thank you. And thanks for re-engaging and getting back involved. You matter to this team. And I know you're going to do big things with this now. Let's take it to the moon. Appreciate you. Febe de la Torre. Like looking at the names. Is that Amy Garcia?
Yeah.
Hi, Amy. How are you?
I'm doing great, Michael. Michael, I just wanted to thank you so much for sharing your book. I actually wrote on my bathroom mirror a lot of your quotes. And I mean,
really?
I am, yes, I just want to see them. You know, I actually printed the book because I got a digital copy. I printed it for myself and I carry it in my car. I drive a Lyft. And I share your information with whomever will listen, you know. And I am so grateful. I am part of Angie's team, and I'm sorry if I'm overstepping. I know.
No, you're fine. You're not overstepping nothing. You're a part of the team. You're good.
Thank you.
Yep.
Thank you. And by the way, you know, Angie is a fantastic mentor. She actually taught us way back in the day to reply on TikTok with a video. So that's phenomenal that you mentioned that. I mean, you know, we are who we are taught by. So yeah, definitely. Thank you so much. And Angie, she knows I love her. So thank you.
Yeah, very cool, Amy. Thanks for sharing. Rock and roll. Cool. Anybody else, guys? I don't want anyone to not be heard. If you want to be heard, take it away. We'll give it a 10-second silent countdown. You've got 10 seconds.
Michael, Zapp.
Yes, there you go. I knew someone would pop in. What's up, Jeff?
Hey, good to see you, by the way, and everyone on
You
the
too.
phone.
I want to point out another Buffalo friend and native on the screen. So understand, you got to be gentle with us. We've been hurt many times.
Okay. First, I'll say this about the Bills. I've been lifelong Bills fan, so my excitement meter for the Bills never goes above like 0.01. It doesn't get up there. I don't get excited at the games anymore. And as Amy will tell you, I'll turn the game off because I think it's better luck for them if I don't watch sometimes because it just stresses me out. Don't want to do it. You know, for those of you on the team, Michael and I have known each other for a number of years now, and he's been my mentor and teacher in this business. And the lessons he's taught me are invaluable to my business. And they've helped me professionally in my professional business. One of the things I do is I write down every single power quote, and I even come with my own power quotes because I do a lot of reading outside of here, personal development and such. As you were speaking and teaching today, Michael, one of them came to mind that I'm surprised you didn't mention, and that is in relationship building, slow down to speed up. Particularly when you have a relationship, don't be so fast to get into the buy my service. So I just wanted to add that little power quote to today's teachings. And you know, the value of meeting people and building relationships enriches you by learning about them. So take advantage of the time when you get to meet someone new and pull their wisdom into yours. You can use that in many instances in life. So just wanted to add that, Zapp, and kind of what you inspired me to think about this morning.
Great stuff, Jeff. Good addition. Slow down to speed up. Love it. I love it.
Hi,
I'll jump in. Oh, go ahead.
Hi, I'm Susan, and I'm sorry I don't have my picture because I don't have a camera on this thing. But I'm brand new. I just want to thank everyone, especially you for the teaching today, and Colette. Just when I became very brand new, she took time to speak with me on the telephone or on a Zoom, and made me feel special and welcome. And I'm just so grateful, and I look forward to many more of these meetings. You will be seeing my face soon.
I love it, Susan Fisher. Welcome to the team. Well, maybe get to see your face on the next meeting.
Absolutely.
Yeah, welcome to the family. Everyone put out a little thought and prayer for Colette. She's having some physical issues right now. She needs some love. Okay, there was somebody else who wanted to jump in, so I want to give you guys a chance.
Yeah, it was me, Lacey Johnson. I just wanted to jump in and just say, hi, Mike. I appreciate everything you have done. I met Michael, Zappia, and Colette 4 years ago, and I remember when they started throwing out these power quotes, I was like, who are these people and what are they talking about and what is their language? This is crazy and this is weird. But we started playing these games where we would try and mix up the power quotes, or we'd ask people to do power, we start playing these games and they start sticking in my head. And then with Trish and Lacey, they started using these power quotes a lot. And I realized when I started talking to people, if I just use these power quotes, I don't got to know nothing about what I'm sharing. All I got to do is use these power quotes that, Michael has brought in. Michael's, created some of them, but a lot of them is just ones he's heard from other mentors, And so really, you guys, if you just start using these power quotes, you will sound like the most amazing, smart person, and you can know nothing about Transact, and you will bring people into this community, into our team, into our family. And then that's where they just get to learn from corporate about Transact. They get to learn from Colette and Michael about what this industry is about and how we get to share this and how we get to create this. And now I sit here and listen to it, and I just sit and smile the whole time that I'm listening to this, because I know people are hearing these power quotes for the first time. And I just think, I wonder what they're thinking right now. But if they just start writing them down, taking notes and start using them, you guys it'll blow you out of the water. It helped me so much with my other company, and I just continue using the power quotes, and I feel pretty smart when I use them. It's fun to use them. So use it as a game, make it fun. If this isn't fun, you don't want to be doing it.
That's right. What's the power quote, Lacey?
About
if it's not fun, if it's not fun, you're done.
Yeah. I'm like, oh, I know it's right there.
If it's not fun, you're done. Yep. Cool.
Love you guys. Love this team.
Lacey, thank you. I hope you're feeling better. I've been following your journey. I'm always following your journey on Facebook. You look great. You look beautiful. She looks beautiful, right, Steve?
Oh my goodness. Don't even get me started.
I'm headed to go clean right now. I have no makeup on. I'm with my mom, and my mom met Zapp.
Luann.
Everybody.
You remember her?
Hi, Luann Dewey is with us.
We met her.
Cool.
Yeah.
Hey, Zapp, I got a question for you. Is there any female on the planet that doesn't call you Michael and just calls you Zapp like I do?
You know what? It's funny you say that. Years ago, one of my high school classmates, her name was Andrea. I'll never forget it. And all the guys have always called me Zapp, but for women, I was like, I don't like Zapp. But girl, and she called me Zapp one day, and I looked at her and I was horrified. I go, no, Andrea. Women can't call me Zapp. You're not allowed to do that. It's like a guy thing. But yet more and more it's happening, Steve, because I'm promoting my name out there. My nickname is Zapp. So I'm getting it a lot now. Yeah. I don't care what you call me, as long as you call me.
Right. Right on, man. Yep. Right on.
Yep.
I get a few nicknames as well, but we won't get into that.
Yeah.
Yerk, there's a million of them.
Yep. Cool.
Hey, we got the corporate training coming up here in 15 minutes after, just to keep you on point, just in case.
Yeah, let's just do one more. If somebody got anything, give a 5-second silent count. If not, I'm going to say goodbye. That's it. Love you all. Have a great day, everybody. Teach everyone what you've learned.
Love you, Michael. See you.
Thank you, guys. Bye-bye.
Bye, guys. Thank you, Michael.
You're welcome, y'all.
Michael.
My pleasure.
Love you. Bye. Hi, Michael. Thank you.
Bye-bye. Love y'all.
Love you guys. Thank you.